الله الرحمن الرحيم. وعن عمر رضي الله عنه قال سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول, Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala narrates that I heard Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam saying, لو أنكم تتوكلون على الله حق توكله لرزقكم كما يرزق الطير تغدو خماصا وتروح بطانا رواه الترمذي. That if you put your trust upon Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala as one supposed to put his trust in Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala, then Allah ta'ala will sustain you, Allah will give you your rizq as he sustains a bird. Taghdu khimasa, the bird when it goes out in the morning, it goes with an empty stomach. Wataruhu bitana, and when it returns in the evening, it returns with a full stomach. It doesn't go to work anywhere throughout the day, but how Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala provides, how Allah ta'ala takes care of the bird. So you also put your trust in Allah ta'ala in the same way. Tawakkul and putting our trust in Allah ta'ala, this is a quality of the heart. So the heart must be connected to Allah, that I put my full trust in Allah ta'ala. And then the limbs of the body, they do the work. Person goes to work, whatever means he adopts. So there's no problem with that whatsoever. It doesn't mean that you're putting your trust in Allah, now you sit at home. A person doesn't go out to work. No, a person adopts the means and his heart is connected to Allah. Whatever Allah ta'ala gives me, I'm happy with the decision of Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. وعن أبي عمارة البراء بن عازب رضي الله عنهما قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Hazrat Bara ibn Azib radiallahu ta'ala narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, Ya fulan, O certain person, إِذَا أَوَيْتَ إِلَى فِرَاشِكَ فَقُلْ. When you go to your bed at night, then say, make this dua when a person, he goes to sleep at night. What dua must he make? Allahumma aslamtu nafsi ilayk. O Allah, I have submitted myself to you. وَوَجَّهْتُ وَجْهِي إِلَيْكَ. And I turn my face in your direction. وَفَوَّدْتُ أَمْرِي إِلَيْكَ. And I handed over all my matters to you. وَأَلْجَأْتُ ظَهْرِي إِلَيْكَ. And I have placed my back. The back here means the entire body. I have placed my entire body towards you in your protection. رَغْبَةً وَرَهْبَةً إِلَيْكَ. Having hope of your reward and fearing your punishment. لَا مَلْجَأَ وَلَا مَنْجَأَ مِنَ اللَّهِ إِلَّا إِلَيْكَ. There is no place of refuge and there is no running away from you except towards you. آمَنْتُ بِكِتَابِكَ الَّذِي أَنزَلْتَ. I bring iman upon that kitab which you have revealed. وَبِنَبِيِّكَ الَّذِي أَرْسَلْتَ. And upon your Nabi which you have sent. فَإِنَّكَ إِن مِتَّ مِن لَيْلَتِكَ مِتَّ عَلَى الْفِطْرَةِ. If you have to pass away in that night of yours, then you will pass away upon iman. If you read this dua, and at that night if you have to pass away, you will pass away upon iman, upon Islam. وَإِنْ أَصْبَحْتَ أَصَبْتَ خَيْرًا. And if you have to wake up in the morning, then you will only attain goodness in the morning. This is a narration of Bukhari and Muslim Sharif. So this is a dua, if we can memorize it, really it's not so difficult to memorize. And the last thing at night, recite this dua and then a person should go to sleep. If maut comes, a person passes away in his sleep, he passed away on iman. And if he wakes up in the morning, Allah will bless him with goodness the next morning. وفي رواية في الصحيحين, and in a narration of Sahihain of Bukhari and Muslim it comes, عن البراء رضي الله عنه, from Hazrat Bara رضي الله عنه, قال لي رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. He said that Rasulullah صلى الله عليه وسلم told me, إذا أتيت مضجعك فتوضأ وضوءك للصلاة. That when you come to your bed, the last thing at night, then make a wudu, your wudu of salah. Like how we perform a complete and a perfect wudu for salah, exactly in the same way, make a perfect wudu at night. ثُمَّ اتَّجِعْ عَلَى شِقِّكَ الْأَيْمَنِ. Then you lie down upon your right hand side. وَقُلْ. And say this entire dua which we mentioned, وَذَكَرَ نَحْوَهُ. ثُمَّ قَالْ وَاجْعَلْهُنَّ آخِرَ مَا تَقُولُ. And then Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said that make this dua the last thing that you say at night. Before you go to bed, this should be the last thing. If you don't know the dua, we haven't yet memorized the dua, then also no problem. A person, he should try and read it from the page also. Then also it is no problem. And Abi Bakr Siddiq, Abdullah ibn Uthman ibn Amir ibn Umar ibn Ka'b ibn Sa'd ibn Taym ibn Murrat ibn كعب بن لوي بن غالب القرشي التيمي رضي الله عنهم وهو وأبوه وأمه صحابة رضي الله عنهم. This is a narration of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu, and his father, his mother, everybody were Sahaba. All of them had accepted Islam and they had seen Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What a fortunate family, the entire family are Sahaba. He says, نظرت إلى أقدام المشركين ونحن في الغار وهم على رؤوسنا. He said, I looked at the feet of the mushrikeen whilst we were in the cave. When he made hijrat with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the two of them, at that time the kuffar were in search of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So they went into hiding, into the cave of Thawr. So when they entered into the cave, at that time Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala made means of their protection, that a spider had spun its web, and a bird came and it laid its nest, it came and laid its egg over there. So they thought that now nobody has gone into this cave because there's a spider web. If they gone through, the spider web would have been broken. And this bird also laid its eggs over here as well. So he says that when we looked from the cave, we could see the feet of the mushrikeen. They came right up to the mouth of the cave. And whilst we were in the cave, وَهُمْ عَلَىٰ رُؤُوسِنَا, they were on top of us. فَقُلْتُ يَا رَسُولَ اللَّهِ, I said, O Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, لو أن أحدهم نظر تحت قدميه لأبصرنا, that if any one of them have to look beneath his feet, they will be able to see us that we are in the cave. Meaning they were in such a danger at that particular time. قال ما ظنك أبا بكر يا أبا بكر بإثنين اللهم ثالثهما, that what is your thought, O Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala, in regards to those two people? Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala is the third person. That you don't worry, Allah ta'ala is with us. We need the protection of Allah. Look at that connection with Allah. Look at the trust that he had on Allah, that our lives are in danger, but even at this stage, Allah ta'ala will protect us. It comes in one narration that Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala, when he asked Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, Ya Rasulullah, that if these people have to come into the cave, what are we going to do if they enter the cave? Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam just pointed on the other side, and the other side of the cave door opened. The door open on the other side, there's an opening there. We will go out from there. What connection Nabi alayhi salatu wasallam had with Allah ta'ala, what miracles didn't he show the ummah? We'll continue from here, inshallah.